Good afternoon, Lincoln. Hello, hunters, and welcome back to another stream. I hope that everyone is doing well today. I know that I certainly am. I went a little longer than the 5 minutes I normally go, but such is my life today is a bit behind. It started out with the recording. Oh my gosh, what a mess. It was such a mess this morning with the recording. I normally do it so that I can get done by 7 so it can be posted by 7 or 7:30, especially with having 2 videos coming out. I try to keep them at least 12 hours apart. And today that did not happen. I recorded the first time. I actually recorded it like 3 different times. I recorded it the first time and I got my voice, but I didn't get the audio for the game. So then I re-recorded it. And then the second time I recorded it, and I'm gonna say recorded in quotes, because I didn't actually press record, so I went through it a second time and didn't have any footage. So then I finally got it recorded the 3rd time and then had to listen to it and then render it, and it was just a whole lot of mess this morning at the recording. Which slowed down. I had to bounce between that and then my day job, which is also very busy right now because I work for a school and the fiscal year just turned over. So lots of paperwork that we had to do in a short amount of time. And I'm the only one in my position. So, you know, that's how it do. But that's fine. It's all good. Everything worked out in the end. I got the video out. I got a lot of my work done. I'll probably go back to it after I'm done streaming. And all is well with the world. And I don't see that you guys are hearing my fan. It's also very hot today. It's very hot today. Hi! I was just reading the last chapter update, and Zane took me out with his whole, I'll tell you everything important. Kachik, I'm gonna be honest. When it was happening, all I could think about was, oh my god, Kachik is gonna be floored with this. Yeah, it was a mess. It's okay, though. I got it up. It finally got recorded. That's all that matters. It got up. I still said what I wanted to say. My reactions were kind of genuine still, because I do still believe about what I said in the video. Everything I said was what I truly believe, so it's all good. Tomorrow, that won't happen. Tomorrow will be better. And I'm here. I made it to streaming. And that's all that matters. We're not gonna get to Tanakali. So the decision that I made with Tanakali is that I will just be recording it on my own along with Abyssal Chaos challenge mode, because I do still want to keep up on the challenge mode until I do it with all of the companions. So, but those will be recorded on the side. And then once this week, tomorrow is another day, it's true. And then once this week is over, then things will go kind of back to normal. With the release of 4.0, there was so much content anyways that I had to figure out how to post it all. So this week it went smoothly. It went better than I expected it to, but there was still like just a lot of content. So I'm really glad that actually things went as smooth as what they could have gone with how much needed to occur. So I can't really complain. I'm actually really happy about it, how everything turned out. And we hit 200 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. Hi, lady. We're just chatting. I'm giving everybody some time to roll in, and I know that Montoya is not going to be here. Her and I chat on Blue Sky a little bit, and she said she was not going to be able to be here at this one, so I know that she won't be here. I'm surprised not to see Dolly, though. Dolly will probably pop in eventually. She wants to see Caleb. But yeah, we hit 200 subscribers. I'm so excited. I do have to tell you guys a funny story about it, though. So I hit 200 subscribers exactly. And I was originally going to wait to celebrate, because what's been happening a lot is I get one subscriber and then I lose a subscriber. And then I get like 2 subscribers and then I'll lose a subscriber. So I was like, I'm not going to celebrate early because I might lose a subscriber before the 200 hits, or, you know, before the 200 stays. And I was like, but then halfway through the day, I was so excited. I was like, no, I need to make a post about it. So I made the post about the 200 subscribers. And then that night, yesterday night, I checked my subscriber count and I was down 1. And I was like, now I'm a liar. And I told my boyfriend, I was like, oh man, I celebrated too early. I knew this was going to happen. I'm really bummed out. I was at 200 and now I'm not at 200. And he goes, hold on a sec. And then he's quiet for a minute. We're on like video because we have date nights on Thursday because we're long distance. So we're on video and he goes, hold on a second. And I was like, okay. And and then he goes, oh, would you look at that? You've got 200 subscribers. And I was like, what did you do? Did you have like a second account that you got got someone to do? And he goes, no, I asked the boys to sub to you. I have to give you some context of who the boys are. The boys are my boyfriend's group of friends. He's got like a group of friends that he games with, and I join them every once in a while. I just hang out with them. I don't game with them because they're salty gamers. They like War Thunder and stuff like that, and that's just not for me. But I hang out with this group every once in a while, and they've sort of become like, we joke around. There's one guy who is actually just 3 Miras, so he and we joke that we're the same person. But then there are 2 others that are part of the group who are considered my other boyfriends. And then there's like, my the group of guys who are friends and stuff, and so he asked one of the guys, he was like, can you sub to her? And then he posted it in his Discord and was like, hey guys, sub to her. And so by the end of the night, I had like 3 extra people because they all subbed to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are so supportive. I love you guys so much. So the boys subbed to me. They didn't have to, and I tried to avoid like having them sub to me, so I was like, you guys don't want to see all my content and everything. It's cringe kind of. But they did, and I'm very happy about it. So I'm now above 200, so I can't dip down, so now I can't be considered a liar. It was very sweet though. I'm very grateful for my boyfriend for being so supportive, and I'm also grateful for the boys for being so supportive. So if you're watching this, boys, thanks. I love you guys. Anyway, that was my night. That was my day. It's been a day for me. I hope everyone else's day is going very well, and things are going smoothly and staying cool. I know it's been hot, like literally everywhere. I hope that you guys are not dying of the heat. I guess we can move onto here. I'll go ahead and turn this down a little bit, just for now. This background music for the wedding is so loud. It's hard to just like figure out how loud it is sometimes. Oh, and I have a bitch of music going on. There we go. Staying inside mostly. I think most everybody is staying inside because it is very warm. It's supposed to be in the 90s where I'm at today. It's very gross. I know, I feel for everybody in Europe. I know Europe has been super hot recently. I have a friend in France who was like dying because it was so hot. So over here. Oh yeah. We'll give it till 20 and then we'll go ahead and get started on the cards. We're gonna start with Raphael's today and then we'll go ahead and move on to Caleb's. I'm in Florida, so we always just go from one AC place to another AC place. I'm in Florida, so it's very bad this time. Well, hello, you two with Florida. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I'm up in Oregon, to be specific. And we don't have AC in most of our places, so when it gets hot, it's gross. I love that you two are from Florida together, though. That's hilarious. Hi, Dolly. Oh, good, you're here. That makes a complete a complete team of, I guess not complete team. It's my complete viewers that are normally chatty here. And hello to anybody who is lurking also. You don't have to say hi. I know how lurking is, but hello lurkers. I see you and I think you're amazing. I have a friend who lives up there and she had the same issue when she and her husband bought their house, so my sympathies. You should at least get a window AC. So I do have a window AC. I have a window AC that I put into my sliding glass door because my windows aren't up and down, they're side to side. So I put it on my balcony slider so that it can't fall. But the first summer I was here, I bought an AC unit because I live on the top floor of an apartment also, and it is very hot. Also, I didn't want my cat to die. So I do have a window AC unit. Occasionally I do take it out of the window and then re-put it back in, because here what happens is at night, it's so nice at night. It's like in the 50s and 60s and it's so good. Even the hot is the air is burning. Yeah, you, Adelia, if I'm correct in my assumption, you live over the pond, and you guys over there have been getting so like beat down by the heat this year. I feel for you. As like I said, I have a friend in France, and he was like even saying how hot it was. Window ACs are superior. I couldn't get a standalone because those things are hella expensive, and I was not about to deal with them. So the only problem is because I put it in my sliding glass window, and in the mornings, my cat likes to look out the window, like with it open. So if I leave it in the window, he gets extremely upset. He's so funny, but also he's really annoying. All right, and everybody say hi to Silas. He's an EV boy because it's the middle of the day, and he normally sleeps in the middle of the day. But also, have him sleeping all night as well. His view is gone. Yeah, I only like us. Yeah, here at night is really nice too. I normally have all my windows open. He does get mad because particularly right now too, because I have a bunch of seeds and nuts on my balcony. All of the critters come onto my balcony. Yeah, you know the cat look. I have critters on my balcony right now, and if he can't see them, he gets so mad. But also I have to keep the window shut sometimes because he launches himself at the screen door, and I'm afraid that my screen door is going to pop out one of these times because he's just going to whole ass body slam into it and knock it out of its railing. That orange cat energy. I've showed him on stream before. I may show him again here soon, but he's a classic orange cat. Classic orange cat energy. Could actually living his life. Seriously. He is so funny. He kills me. Sometimes I want to get so mad at him, but he just is so funny. Let me see if I can. We'll do other. And then, oh no, I want cancel. I'll show you guys. I know Dolly. I don't remember if Kachik and Lady have seen him before, but I like to show him off because he is my baby boy. There he is. Oh my lord. Let's see if I can blow it up because it's very pixelated, but there he is. Oh, Black Void Kitty. We forgive him because he is cute. Oh, I love little black voids. My sister has a little black void. I always said that I would get a second cat if the cat distribution center gave me a cat. Look at him, mischief in his eyes. It is. That's pure no brain cell, but perfect. What are you doing, mom face? I know. I love him so much. He's my baby. I don't know what I would do without him, but sometimes also I flip him upside down and pretend to body slam him because the cute aggression is so hard with him. Anyway, and I could show off my cat for hours. He's like, I love him so much. All right, who is ready for more weddings? I'm ready for more weddings. I'm super excited for more weddings. This is the last of the weddings that we have. And as I stated earlier, we will be doing Raphael first, and then we will be doing... Oh, they do. Well, we do Raphael first, and then we'll do Caleb's. And I have another crate another outfit crate. And I debated who I wanted it for, but I think I finally made the decision that I will be doing it for Caleb, because I really want Caleb's ring because it's cute, because it has a paper crane on it. So Caleb will be getting the last crate. The Raph one is so sweet. I'm so excited. It's cat content for hours. So, okay. Maybe I'll take a video one time so you guys could watch the video of him also. See how he actually acts. We're doing Raph immediately after gushing about kitties. You're right though. He would feel so betrayed, honestly. Raph would be like, no, I don't want you to do me first. I want you to do Caleb first. Also, I do think it's funny that we're doing Raph and Caleb first because of the alleged best friends that they are. And they would be best friends. I stand by that statement that Rafayel and Caleb would be besties. So I think this is only fitting, honestly. All right, we're gonna get started. The disrespect. I'm really excited. Rafayel has really grown on me recently. Oh, I'm gonna turn this up actually. Okay, you guys gotta tell me if it's too loud. But I don't think it should be. I agree with this headcanon. I can see them getting into mischief together. It's facts, honestly. All right. A small speedboat cuts through the azure water. An island appears, but there is no trace of Mo Art Studio, which was built on it. In its place stands an unfamiliar landscape. Oh no, they're starting early. This is the newly formed spatial anomaly, huh? That person is... Carrying a canvas and art supplies, a familiar figure stands on the shore. Even from across the vast sea, I can see the helpless expression on his face. Poor Rafayel. Rafayel! This poor boy gets himself stuck everywhere. So you just woke up and your home was gone?
I shouldn't have passed out after staying up for 2 days. Then maybe I could have saved more than just these things.
Oh. Oh no, the spatial anomaly happened on his house. Oh, my poor boy. No, he's on White Sand Bay. I feel so bad for him. With a pained expression, he turns to show me his small collection of personal belongings that were salvaged. I spot a water container for painting. It wasn't even emptied before he grabbed it. I quickly clear my throat to suppress the inappropriate urge to laugh. MC, no! Laugh, girl, it's hilarious. Don't worry. This is just a spatial anomaly created by the Deepspace tunnel. Once the fluctuations subside, your home will return to normal. I love Pouty Rafayel. It's one of my favorites. But the road to White Sand Bay, along with its beach, has also vanished beneath the waves. The fluctuation caused a protofield displacement, which resulted in shifting the spatial anomaly several nautical miles away from its actual location. Oh no, he needs to crash at our place. Oh, that's so awful. Anyway, let's go home, Raphael. In other words, this place has become a lonely island. Everything is normal for now. No metaflux fluctuations have been detected, and there is no sign of wanderers.
Well done. The spatial anomaly appeared without warning, so we'll need to conduct a more thorough investigation and analysis.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Raphael taking an inventory of his art supplies. A light bulb goes off in my head. Captain, is it possible for me to continue my investigation?
You're not gonna leave?
I end the call, and Raphael has somehow appeared behind me, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. You're a poor fishy stranded on an island. I can't just let you fend for yourself. Are you sure you want to stay here, though? You can always come over to my place. Atta girl! She had the right idea.
Cutie, I'm literally surrounded by the ocean. I don't think I can get stranded even if I tried.
Okay, but like, also he's correct. After his initial confusion wore off, Raphael quickly embraced his new status as a castaway.
I was planning to visit a spatial anomaly for inspiration, since a lot were popping up recently. I didn't expect one to deliver itself to my doorstep, though. But there's a more pressing matter.
You are me, and I am you. A slightly troubled expression appears on his face.
After painting for 2 days straight, I fell onto my bed, and then I spent the whole morning trying to save my art supplies. If I don't eat something soon, I might become a real castaway.
Oh my goodness gracious. Fishy cookies or lobster-flavored crispy noodles? Which one do you want?
I'll take the fishy cookies.
I love when he says fishy, too. Fishy and birdie both are my favorite words that he says.
What brand of cookies are these? They're pretty good.
Hello? We're saving that because that was excellent delivery. Like Zane's Raw is good. Those art supplies are very exciting. You know what? I agree. He's probably got high-end art supplies too. Great stuff. By the speedboat, Raphael tosses them into his mouth while taking the heavy bag from my hands.
What's inside?
A cooker and its grill. I also brought some seasonings and ingredients.
Then that's...
It's an auto-expanding tent from the association. It sets itself up with one press of the button. I'll show you how it works in a bit. I toss the tent and outdoor mat into the beach's sand. Then I pick up another bag.
And this?
Some snacks, fruits, drinks, stuff like that.
Miss Bodyguard, I think you're a little too excited about me being stranded on a deserted island.
I am not. His voice actor is top tier. I continue tossing bags of various sizes onto the beach and speak with conviction. I was worried you might suddenly end up on a deserted island, so I brought everything I could think of. They're necessary for survival. Raphael waves the game controller in his right hand and the boing fish-shaped message hammer in his left. He pretends to have an epiphany. I am also confused.
I see, I see. Humans need many things to survive.
Yes, humans are delicate creatures. We can't take any chances. Everyone's VA is good, but I do think Raphael has some of my favorite deliveries. Really fits. Yeah, everyone's voice actor has been doing actually incredible recently. I'm really impressed with everyone, which has probably only made me love them more.
All right, we should hurry then.
He gracefully leaps off the speedboat. Then he turns with his arms outstretched.
We need to build a shelter for my delicate human companion before the tide rises.
Oh, you should watch it. Dolly, it's wild. After finding a nice flat spot and successfully setting up the tent, I'm about to show off my handiwork to Raphael when... Where is he?
Look.
Flowers burst into my field of vision. Their vibrant red petals dance like flames. They're beautiful. Where did you find them?
Over there.
I look at where Raphael is pointing and catch a glimpse of something mysterious behind the dense foliage.
I was looking for a branch so I could make you a fishing rod, but I found several flame lilies growing in the bushes. I followed the flower trail and saw... Do you want to take a guess?
A tribe who lives on this island? This isn't good. Raphael, they might tie us up and feed us to the fish. I pretend to be scared and grab his hand.
Oh boy, the seasonings you brought are gonna come in handy, you know. Can you sprinkle more thyme on me?
No! Mind your business. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Raphael gently squeezes my hand as he leads me across the soft sand. We follow the trail of flowers. This man is incredible. I could toss him in the ocean, honestly. My cute aggression for him is wild. I just need to just toss him in the ocean. It's fine. An arc of light shines above the horizon. Its golden brilliance cascading to the center of the island. It reveals ancient ruins that rise and fall with this land. Oh no. Are they gonna show it? Yes, of course they are. My heart hurts already. I just got done crying about this. I can't. Okay. Weathered stone pillars stand in solemn silence. Vibrant vines cling tightly to their surfaces as if they were nature's radiant tattoos. There are sand-covered ruins and crumbled walls as far as the eye can see. With a low, mournful sound, the sea breeze passes through the cracks in the stone. This doesn't look like a tribe's home. It's more like ruins of an ancient temple. No. In the center stands a withered alcove. Broken stained glass windows cast their kaleidoscope colors upon their surface. Raphael crouches down. His fingers gently trace the relief carved into the stone wall.
This is...
He knows exactly what this is. What is it? When Raphael doesn't answer, I lean in to examine it. The intricate carvings are detailed. While a lot has been worn away by wind and sand, I can still imagine their original magnificence. This part looks like a person. What's that? It sort of looks like a giant crab raising its pincers?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that giant crab is Lemuria's sea god.
Boop. He takes my fingers and guides them to an indentation. He helps me trace the relief's pattern.
These lines are the hair, and the pincers are actually the body. Next to it is a radiant sacred staff. These reliefs probably depict the legend of the first sea god from Lemuria's creation. They're not a guide on how to cook crabs.
I'm sorry, I was rude. But how do you know for sure that this is Lemuria's sea god? Crabs?
I can tell just by looking at it.
Seeing Raphael's matter-of-fact expression, I wonder if this is some kind of special sense that only Lemurians have. Based on what the association told me, these spatial anomalies appearing in the city might be projections from the end of the Deepspace tunnel. If that theory is correct, then could this place be...
Yeah, it might very well be from the sunken civilization of Lemuria.
In contrast to my astonishment, Raphael remains calm as he gently closes my mouth.
This temple was probably built by my great-great-great-great ancestors.
So, if I took a bottle of sand from here, it would be a historical artifact.
Make sure the sea god certifies its authenticity first.
Raphael, is this sand authentic? As Raphael speaks, he blows away the sand from the crevices. The carvings are more visible. This is Lemuria's sea god. What an imposing, majestic person.
You know, there's also a young, good-looking one.
Is the figure beside him his consort?
Yeah. The sea god brought coral branches and conches when he asked her to be his bride.
My heart is in shambles right now. Wow. The sea god knows how to be romantic, huh? Raphael, I feel like Raphael wants to grab her shoulders and like shake her and be like, I am the sea god. Hint, hint. He tucks something behind my ear. I reach up and feel soft flower petals. A flower? What are you?
You don't like it?
I like it. You also know how to be romantic? Oh, he's... That's... Oh my gosh. That made my heart so warm. Oh. Smiling, Raphael pulls out a paintbrush to remove the dust from the relief. You said this was the first sea god. Does that mean that there was eventually a second and a third?
Every sunrise is accompanied by a sunset. Likewise, the sea god slumbers and awakens with the ebb and flow of his power. But when his power is gone, he fades away and dissolves into the sea.
When will the next sea god appear?
No one knows. Sometimes only a few years pass between a sea god's passing and their successor's birth. Other times, it can take centuries.
What about now? Is there a sea god in the current era? Letting out an amused chuckle, Raphael gently taps my forehead.
Who knows? It's just ancient history from thousands of years ago. Let's go.
He dusts off his hands to remove the sand. Then he stands up and pulls me to my feet. Where are we going?
To get my art supplies, duh. Nowadays, you have to be lucky to find Lemurian ruins. We need to copy these reliefs before they disappear and preserve them while we still can. But before that, there's one more thing.
Following his gaze, I turn. Nearby, our tent is practically upside down. Only one peg is in the ground as it struggles against the howling wind. Yes, let's get Copic markers. Yes.
We better hurry. Otherwise, we'll have to share the ocean with the sharks tonight.
Drawing and painting are my therapy. Let's go, Raph. We can go buy more art supplies in Lincoln. When is this taking place in the timeline? MC seems to not know he took the power of the sea god, which was part of the main story. That's actually a good question about where this stands. Because I thought that's one question that I had, was that I thought she already knew that he was the sea god. So maybe this is taking place before? After properly securing the tent, Raphael takes charge of the landscape architecture, while I handle the interior design. By the time I finish organizing everything and lift the tent flap, the sun is setting. The clouds are painted in dappled gold. Evening's light washes over the sea and bathes the island in soft, warm hues. Did he actually confirm the sea god thing in the main story, though? It's been a while since I played through the branch. I just played through his story, and during the time on the boat, he gets the sea god's blessing. So he didn't outright say he was the sea god, but he did outright say he took the power. Yeah, because they went down to go get the tome of the sea god. So I was pretty sure that he said that he had the sea god's blessing, or his will, or what have you. A bright splash of coral red now sits on the sand. Is this Raphael's idea of landscape architecture?
Please. Of course there's more. Look behind you.
Unable to see Raphael anywhere, I walk around to the back of the tent. I'm confused. The fence is arranged in a staggered manner. It's decorated with not with vines, but with colorful seashells and sea glass. A winding path paved with pebbles leads to a withered wooden boat. Crystalline waves dance across the boat's hull. There's no question about who painted them. Where did you get all this?
I just walked along the shore. Everything here is nature's gift.
When Raphael appears before me again, I wipe away the dust on his face.
So, my darling, delicate human, does this meet your survival requirements?
He could have just stopped at my darling and I would have been completely satisfied. It's great. But I point to the grill and stove set up next to the wooden boat. It'd be perfect if there was grilled meat. Oh, and drinks. And fresh fruit to the side.
Are you sure those are required? It sounds more like a request.
Despite saying those words, Raphael walks over there.
Here.
As I take the can, I catch a glimpse of an unusual blue tinge beneath Raphael's collar. Okay, see, she knows he has scales, so she knows that he's Lemurian? Maybe it's that she knows he's Lemurian, but he's not the sea god. Raphael, I think your scales are showing.
Huh?
Don't move. Let me see them.
Hey, wait. Your hands are freezing.
Raphael frantically grabs my hands.
I know what you're thinking, but they aren't scales, cutie.
Then what are they?
You'll see after it gets dark.
Raphael stuffs a large prawn cracker into my mouth to silence me and my curiosity. She knew since the second Bond story.
Take one step forward, bend down.
Well, she's known
and
he's
then keep
Lemurian
moving.
since the Bond story. Right. But, okay, so she knows that he's Lemurian. That's no question because of the Bond story. But she doesn't know that he's the sea god. That's where I'm sitting with this whole thing. This is why I legit need to get a lawyer to get the Lord game. Just so we're on the same page, don't lead me into any spooky caves or dump me onto a dolphin's back. Okay?
I haven't
Hi,
done any of those since I
Deepspace.
was 10.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Raphael has covered my eyes. As he guides me into the tent, the sound of the sea grows fainter.
Okay, now lie down on the blanket.
We're in the tent lying on a blanket, you guys. Right here. I trip over a round object and I immediately reach out for something to steady myself. I wasn't injured from falling. Actually, I feel very comfortable right now. I toss aside the thing that I tripped over, the boing fish-shaped massage hammer, and feel the cushion under me. My cushion squirms in protest. Taking off my blindfold, I try to put an innocent smile. Are you okay?
No.
Oh,
The split-second decision to use me as your cushion was done with grace. I'm impressed.
I am nothing but grace, Raphael. He had her blindfolded. He had a surprise for her and it went awry. Oh, you're too kind. Oh, yeah. Raphael raises his knee and nudges me.
Why aren't you getting up?
You want me to get up? No. We're messing around. Ow! I fell and got hurt. I need a kiss before I get up.
You're such a tease.
He holds the back of my neck as his soft, cool lips meet mine. Then, the gentle kiss deepens into something more intense. I'm left breathless. That's enough. His other... This got oddly intimate. That's not where I thought this was going. His other hand finds my waist and pulls me closer. With nowhere to retreat, I surrender to his passionate kiss.
You had enough.
You're such a tease. I try to calm down and sit up, but Raphael shifts to his side and gently guides me to lie down next to him. Can you tell me why you were being so secretive this afternoon?
Lie down and look up.
It backfired on me. This man never fails to say it's true. The lamp is suddenly turned off, and everything is plunged into darkness. Gentle lights begin to dance across the tent's ceiling. They gradually merge into a stunning display that resembles waves, blooming flowers, and brilliant stardust. With the sound of waves lapping against the shore, I feel as if I'm falling into a luminescent blue ocean.
I mixed paint with fluorescent materials to try and recreate what you'd see with bioluminescent algae. You know, the blue tears phenomenon. I used countless jars of paint to make a small bottle, but it was worth it.
He's using his expensive paint for us. Beside me, Raphael is bathed in the same light. The paint mark below his collarbone gives off a gentle glow. It's like a kiss from the ocean. I remember you said that blue tears only last for 10 seconds once they leave the ocean.
These should stay with us for much longer. Or at least until you wash them off.
This fish is romancing me so hard right now. It really is. I wouldn't do that. Such a romantic fishy. As I gaze quietly at the blue sea, I remember the equally magnificent reliefs I saw at the ruins. Raphael, tell me stories about Lemuria.
Do you remember the Tome of the Sea God? They say it contains the entire history of Lemuria, which spans countless millennia. It also has prophecies that were passed down for generations.
Raphael moves his fingers, and the glowing patterns transform into mysterious images.
What tale do you want to hear about first? Oh, and before I begin...
Amidst the sound of distant waves, his voice takes on a flowing sea's soothing quality.
Everything I'm about to tell you is nothing more than a myth.
Mind your business. I love this music so much. It's so good. Ooh, my stomach's doing the things. Okay, so this is definitely early in the timeline. It is, yes. That night, I fall asleep while Raphael tells me his stories. In my dreams, I see a breathtaking azure world, massive sea creatures gracefully swimming, schools of fish dashing past mysterious seagrass, and luminous jellyfish drifting past rainbow-colored coral reefs. A melody plays on a flute. A melody played on a flute resounds from afar as a small blue fish swims up to my fingertips. It swishes its tail as it guides me deeper into the ocean. And then I see it. A warm, dancing flame. It's waiting for me. A young sea god cradles it in his hands before gently placing it against my heart. Over the next few days, I focus on investigating the spatial anomaly, while Raphael focuses on sketching the ancient reliefs. Aside from researching the ruins, he seems to be thoroughly enjoying this stranded on a desert island situation. For example... Oh my god, what are you wearing, Raphael? On a desert island! What's this? When I return from my investigation that day, I find a wind chime made of seashells hanging by the door.
I wanted to make a paint organizer, so I collected some seashells. But then I realized I collected too many, which is why I made the executive decision to use them all.
The table is covered with several shell organizers, shell pen holders, and a row of little birds composed of shells.
Look at this. Doesn't it remind you of the seagull that stole your bread yesterday?
I love how he has most of his wardrobe here. I know. And he's wearing like one of the most fancy things he could be wearing too. And then these are...
They're sea lanterns. Isn't it obvious?
That's what he's saying. Several sea lanterns are scattered across the ground. Meanwhile, Raphael carefully removes excess wood with a small knife. I thought you didn't believe in sea lanterns. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I thought you didn't believe in sea lanterns and other wish-making customs.
Yeah, I don't. But I thought you might want to try it.
It's like he took great offense about how she said that the sea god was so romantic, and now he's trying very hard to be romantic, and it's kind of cute. Well, you aren't wrong, and we need your fire here.
You know, you're getting really comfortable with bossing me around. Too comfortable, in fact.
You like it. Don't lie. As we resonate, a warm glow emits from within the lantern. It's not long before the sea's surface is illuminated by many lights. It's also totally working. It really is. Another boy jealous of himself. It was bound to happen. Now we're just waiting for Caleb to get jealous of himself. Our time on that small island slips away like a gentle breeze. I send over the last proto-field readings. Meanwhile, the arc of light above the horizon has faded. It's a specter of its former self. This means the deep space tunnel's fluctuations are getting weaker. The spatial anomaly could vanish at any moment. The wind wakes me up that night. When I turn my head, I find myself alone. The sleeping bag is cold. Is he still awake? I pull back the tent flap and look outside. There's a faint glow coming from a fire in the distance. It's near the ruins. I love that sweater on him so much. In flickering firelight, Raphael sits before a centered stone wall. His thin charcoal pencil makes soft scratching sounds as it moves across the paper.
You're awake?
Using his free hand, he lifts the blanket from his shoulders, and I move closer. I move closer, and he wraps the blanket around us. Can't sleep?
I just wanted to finish the remaining sketches, that's all.
The paper is filled with mysterious, otherworldly drawings. I can only vaguely make out the figure of the sea god. It's been a few days. Have you made any new discoveries?
I wouldn't call them discoveries, but I did learn about a few things that weren't mentioned in the Tome of the Sea God. For example, the sea god tried to win over his beloved in a variety of elaborate ways. I also found out how many times he stumbled.
Honestly, it is. Except it's missing the paint splotches on it, or like the parts where you use it to like clean off your finger or something. I feel bad for him. Even those embarrassing moments were recorded by your ancestors, so we could laugh at them today. I'm guessing the sea god won his beloved's heart in the end, right? Otherwise, there wouldn't be more to the story.
You're correct. The sea god and his bride lived together for all of eternity. Their power watched over Lemuria as the ocean thrived.
That's a textbook example of happy ending.
And it's not how it ended.
Huh?
The true ending is right here.
Raphael's finger hovers over the carved relief.
The ancient people of Lemuria believed the sea god would protect them forever. That's why they built this temple. It was to record their legend and pass it down.
It's missing the dark circles.
They must have believed these carvings would stand the test of time as a Lemurian monument.
In the firelight, Raphael's voice softens, and the air around us becomes hazy.
Yet the temple was eventually abandoned. Their civilization sank into the deep sea, and Lemuria was reduced to nothing in that abyss. Clearly, the sea god failed to protect his people.
It's just a myth.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in things like legends.
The charcoal pencil meanders across the page. It leaves meaningless lines in its wake.
Whether it's a sculpture or a painting, art is just one way to capture a scene, to preserve a moment in time. But sculptures crumble, and the colors in paintings fade. Our humble efforts are powerless against time's relentless march.
But here you are, still drawing. I tap the paper in his hand. Deep down, you instinctively wish to preserve something, right?
Don't you think it's contradictory? I know nothing lasts forever, but I still want to keep trying.
I cup his face in my hands. Then I squish his cheeks. Raphael, you silly fish.
Why are you calling me a fish again?
He is such a cutie. You've already captured thousands of beautiful moments. They're anything but meaningless attempts.
But I'm not satisfied with that.
He lowers his head and embraces me. His warm breath tickles my ear.
I want to capture more moments. Every single second of being stranded on an island with you. I want to preserve it all.
It's not 90 degrees yet, but I'm pretty sure my face just got a lot warmer. I hug him back, and when I see the arc of light above us, a thought appears in my mind. Can I do anything to make this moment last forever? Raphael has some of the most poetic words. Oh, it's reminiscence. I love reminiscence. I'm not sure when I dozed off, but when I open my eyes again, I find myself wrapped in a blanket. I'm inside the tent. Art supplies and sketches are stacked on the table. Raphael finished all his drawings. I love this outfit. I walk outside and head to the shore in front of the ruins. Raphael is staring at the fading arc of light as dawn appears on the horizon.
Do you want to watch the sunrise together?
Sure. Is this our last sunrise here?
Are you gonna miss this place?
Of course. We worked hard to build our base. Now we'll never see it or these ruins again. I know they won't really disappear, though. They'll just return to their original timeline in space. I turn to meet Raphael's gaze. Even though our time will pass once this space dissipates, I believe it left its unique mark. Whether on this island or in our memories.
Wait. I feel like I'm about to hear something important. I need to prepare myself.
For what?
Are you really gonna spend our last moments on this island wearing pajamas?
They aren't pajamas. Looking down at my wrinkled clothes, I touch my messy hair. A belated rush of embarrassment floods my face.
There's a brown box in the tent. Check it out. I'll wait for you here. Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now.
I need to borrow your fire again. I know it's just a simple token.
My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple. Do you know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged. Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion?
Yes.
Would you like to share this moment with me, cutie?
Oh, that's such a good shot.
All right. Can you lower your head a little? From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you.
And to my sea god, I will offer my most sincere devotion. Oh, it's like right at the end. Oh man. Poor Raphael's getting up there in most tragic ending. It's breaks my heart. But also, what have you noticed? I will listen. We will discuss while I. We won't have the ring, but we will have. We'll leave a ring on though. Oh, and the styling. Oops. This one? Oh, it's this one. Wasn't expecting that to be the ending. I wasn't either. It's different from the rest. They don't show MC's face at all. I think, yeah, you're right. That's actually interesting. I wonder why the decision for that. Okay, I bought the expensive background. It's not really expensive, it just cost me diamonds, but... styling, we're gonna do... Alright. I'm doing it. Let's hurt together. Where is... There it is. Your MC is so... Oh, thank you. I love her. My MC is mostly all... She's all my... She's like basically my OC, but she is very pretty. So, thank you. Lads fandom is being in pain together. I don't know why that stood out to me. So, I'm used to seeing... I know, it's crazy. It's actually insane. It's actually interesting that you, not insane or anything, but it's interesting that you noticed that. This dress is really pretty though. The sea god got his bride. I have to see something though. Oh no. More pain. All of the pain. I'm not sorry. I'm a little sorry. I think it's this one? Yeah. Oh, and then... Honestly, Raph's card is pretty sad with all of them attack. That Elusio made me cry. No! I have to do it now. I'm gonna be so sad, but it has to be done for myself. More pain. More paint. His kindled with the abyssal. No! I am an angst consumer. Yes! I'll have to do it then, because it's gonna rip my heart out, honestly. All right, enough pain. We've had enough sadness. Let's have more sadness, and hopefully no explosions. Dolly, is there any explosions? I'm really excited about this one, honestly. I don't want there to be explosions. I actually feel like I need to go through everyone's. I don't have Silas's dragon, so I can't go through that one, but I do have everybody else's, and I feel like I need to go through all of them with their Elusios, because sad and pain. I need to feel the angst. Okay, does anybody need to get up, take 5 minutes, anything like that? Or should we just get started? Love is pain. Pain is love. It's true. This ain't called love and deep depression for no reason. I live for this depression. Let's go. Okay.
The data has been uploaded. Mission complete.
Finally, I'm free from my overtime shift. I feel the same, MC, honestly. I don't have this many. Yay! Yay! I'm so glad, Deepspace. Light pierces the gray sky that the spatial anomaly had enshrouded. Standing under the trees, I watch as the distorted space before me disappears. For unstable, strange anomalies, hunters must properly investigate and eliminate their energy sources. That's why my workload has increased recently. At least I have a normal background for this one. Are you free to stop by the old house? Why are you there? And when did you return to Lincoln? Why didn't you tell me? Let's meet up. I also need your help with something. The ruins of our old house were cleared away. The ruins of our old house were cleared away a while back. Why is Caleb there? This is a cool background. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Unless it's like in chapter 4 and I just don't remember it. I slow down as I approach the familiar street on my motorcycle. As I turn the final corner, a rooftop, familiar yet strange, catches my attention. Isn't that where our old house used to be? I park my motorcycle and hurry over. Shocked, I see the home from my memories is standing before me. Hello? Someone said cake. The old scent of dry wood hangs in the air as I push open the gate to the front yard. I make my way inside and step over the stacks of wooden planks scattered across the ground. A tall figure is on a ladder by the window. Caleb is wearing white gloves and hammering a nail into the wooden frame. The window frame.
You're here. The news said the Hunters Association is busy dealing with all those anomalies lately. I was worried you might be swamped with work.
He tilts his head and raises his chin in my direction.
Screw.
Mind your fucking business. I am not a normal human being. Is he literally building her home? I believe that is what Caleb is doing, yes. I bend down to take a screw from the bag on the ground. I hand it to him, and the electric screwdriver whirs for a moment. Asking her research does a job. Should we really be talking about that?
What do you want to talk about then? Did you eat? What did you have? Was it good?
I raise my hand to smack him, but then I remember he's still on a ladder, so I hold it steady instead. Did you hire someone to rebuild this place? I look around. The basic structure of the old house has been completely rebuilt. Only some of the interior is still unfinished.
I hired a professional team. They rebuilt it to the point where it's almost an exact copy.
And you're only telling me about this now?
Would you join them if I told you earlier? I might as well wait until the house had taken shape.
So I'm here to be your cheerleader. I deliberate raising my arms to do an exaggerated cheerleading pose. You're so cool. You're so smart. Go, Caleb. Go, Caleb. Caleb takes off his gloves and taps my forehead.
I can hire professionals to rebuild the house, but the interior has to be done by me.
Okay, but honestly, this is it's actually really attractive that he did this. With sweat dripping from his face, he climbs down the ladder. I pick up a bottle of water from the ground, open it, and give it to him. I watch as he tilts his head back for a few sips. Caleb, the master builder, finally realized he needed an assistant for the renovations.
I didn't want to bother a busy hunter like yourself with something simple. You might not find it worth your time.
He reaches past to pick up a paper hat from the windowsill. I feel a slight weight on top of my head. Looking up, I can only see the brim of the hat.
That's why I decided to let you paint the walls.
He moves behind me and ties an apron around my waist. This man is... You guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time reading this because he is very distracting.
Besides, it's a task that should be done by 2 people.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too, MC. My heart skips a beat as he leans down. We make eye contact as he glances up. I lower my gaze and mutter under my breath. I think you've gotten used to bossing me around when we were kids, so now you want to relive the good old days.
Do you need a reenactment to remember who was actually bossing people around?
He gives me a knowing look, and memories flash through my mind. I feel a twinge of guilt. I used to constantly pester him into helping me with all sorts of things. I've been distracted by him for 6 months now. We have a lot of walls to paint. If we don't start soon, we'll run out of time.
And since we're on the topic of reminiscence, I actually invited you here to help me remember how this place used to be furnished.
I pick up the paint roller, coat it with latex paint, and start applying it evenly to the wall. It's sexy, naturally. This color is similar to the original one.
It's not really popular anymore. I had to visit several stores before I found it.
A question surfaces in my mind. After pondering for a bit, I glance at him. I purposefully act nonchalant. What about the furniture? You can't possibly find stuff that's exactly like the original.
I found some old photos that were taken inside the house. I already brought them to a furniture store to have custom pieces made.
Right, so how do I husband this guy? I didn't expect you to be so dedicated. Caleb slightly turns his head. His gaze softens as it sweeps across my face.
You don't want me to do this?
Those words never came out of my mouth, Caleb. I didn't say that. I turn away and watch the roller change the wall's color. Unlike layers of paint, the questions in my mind are impossible to smooth out. Is he doing this just because he misses the past? We are about to. Oh wow, this man. I know! The sunset's final rays fall on the floor by the window. They illuminate the tiny dust particles floating in the air. Caleb and I sit side by side against the wall. While the room is still empty, scenes from our life here seem to materialize. If Grandma could see this, she'd be happy, right? Caleb wraps his arm around my shoulders.
Yeah, she would.
Aside from the tenderness in his eyes, a trace of melancholy briefly appears. Not wanting things to get too somber, I fidget with a paper hat on my head. I fold its pointed tip inward. Your paper hat is a little boat now.
You're still not tired of this game, huh?
Caleb takes the little boat. He skillfully unfolds and refolds it. The paper in Caleb's hand quickly transforms into a new object.
Give me your hand.
A paper crane lands in my palm. I gently touch its wing with my finger. When I was little, I think I used to pester you about folding 1,000 paper cranes for me. Realizing I've unintentionally brought up the past, I quickly shift to a more lighthearted tone. The ones from before don't count. I'll keep this one safe, but you still owe me 999 paper cranes.
There's no such thing as a free meal.
Who said anything about that? Don't you think your accommodation tonight should come with a fee? 999 paper cranes in exchange for a soft, comfortable sofa is the deal of a lifetime. Caleb laughs as he tousles my hair.
You're twisting my words in your favor, but deal.
Despite my day being hectic with work, I'm unable to sleep in my bed because I need Caleb next to me. As I toss and turn, the question keeps swirling in my head. Even if I asked him, he probably wouldn't tell me the truth. My poor baby's having a nightmare. Sounds from the living room make me open my eyes. Caleb? An inexplicable unease washes over me. I sit up in bed before I quietly walk out of the bedroom. I'm so true. Faint moonlight outlines Caleb's sleeping figure. It causes the sounds he makes to be more distinct. Caleb's arm is draped across his forehead. The blanket is only up to his chest, while sweat glistens on his neck. Is he having a nightmare? I gently shake Caleb's shoulder. Caleb, wake up. It looks like he heard me. He lowers his arm and furrows his brow. Oh no, look at that sad face. His breathing is something. He just want to try to cuddle him through the screen during quality time. I know. I touch Caleb's forehead. He opens his eyes and his gaze slowly focuses on what's around him. Did you have a bad dream? He averts his gaze, yet he holds my hand that's resting on his forehead.
It was a confusing dream. I can't remember it well, now that I'm awake. Go back to bed.
I'm gonna... He releases my hand and pats the back of it twice, as if to reassure me. As expected, he avoids answering my question. I sit down on the carpet beside the sofa.
What's wrong?
I'll stay until you fall asleep.
Are you treating me like a child?
It's nice to be a kid every now and then. You'd always sneak me out to go on little adventures after I had nightmares. We'd play in the garden. Caleb looks taken aback for a moment. It's as if he didn't expect me to talk about the memories from when we were first met.
Why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Probably because it was the time when I most frequently had nightmares. I rest my head next to his. Under the hazy moonlight, we stare at each other. Do you still remember that place? He turns onto his side and uses his arm to cushion his head.
How could I forget? I wanted to escape to that place as much as you did.
That was a small garden behind the shelter. It only had a few playgrounds worn down by the elements. During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, that place became even more derelict because of rampaging wanderers. But for children, broken slides, seesaws, and swings were more appealing than the shelter filled with crying and fear. And here I thought you were comforting me because of my nightmares. In reality, you were just using me as an excuse for your adventures.
Luckily for us, you were a very effective excuse.
He tousles my hair.
I really didn't like staying in the shelter. But sneaking out alone to go on slides and stuff felt too childish.
So you made me the immature one?
My job was to protect your childishness, thanks.
Then, will you let me protect you after you have nightmares? Caleb is stunned, but he quickly regains his lighthearted smile.
Are you saying you think I'm childish?
Yep. I poke his face. An actual mature person wouldn't refuse to admit they had a nightmare. He lowers his gaze. He's looking at my fingers that's touching his skin.
If I admit it, will you take me on an adventure?
Smiling, I grab his hand. I know the perfect place for one. Point. I think I fell in love with Caleb a little bit more just now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The next day, Caleb and I travel across most of the city to reach an area that's become unfamiliar to us. Oh, she took him back to the... Oh, man. Okay. The shelter from the Chrono Rift catastrophe has long since vanished in the city's reconstruction. The roads, nearly devoid of people, become narrower as we walk. Did it get demolished already? I mutter under my breath.
It's okay if that small garden disappeared, you know. These roads have an adventurous feel to them. And if we run into a wanderer, that'd definitely make me forget my nightmare.
Okay, Caleb. I know he's trying to comfort me with jokes, but I'm hoping that the place with our shared memories still exists. If fighting wanderers works, you're welcome to become a hunter. I can guarantee you'll only have sweet dreams.
Okay, but I feel like I heard that before.
What, becoming a hunter?
The last part.
Several words suddenly resurface in my mind.
Ah, I think...
I remember now. You were the one who said it. Mira, I promise to take you to a real paradise someday. It'll be a place with only sweet dreams. I move my head dramatically while mimicking teenage Caleb's voice. A hint of embarrassment gradually appears on his face.
Even though years have passed, you still remember that? Did you have a hidden recorder on you back then?
It was our first promise. Of course I'd remember. Caleb pauses. Joy briefly shines in his eyes.
The first one.
What? His warm hand grabs mine as he leads me forward.
Come on. Maybe that place is still there.
Resolved, we walk faster towards the end of the alley. The alley emits a faint pinkish purple glow. As I step into the light, the ground beneath my feet suddenly vanishes. No. Which part? Okay, yeah, Dolly, you said we were gonna explain because I haven't read his myth yet. I do like this background, though. What awaited me wasn't the fall I had expected. I'm greeted by a weightless sensation. Throughout this dreamlike, floating amusement park, colorful rides interweave with wispy clouds. I feel like I need to go back. Oops, and I missed that. The first one. Enormous planets hang in the pinkish purple sky. They're seemingly within reach. I float within Caleb's line of sight. The light and I are embraced by his gaze. Oh, lucid dream. Lucid dream. Seems like something about their first promise actually was. Not related to his myth, but the way he said the first one made me think it wasn't their first promise. But that would mean that she died at one point. Because if she doesn't remember, that means she would have died. But when would that have been? Actually, that's a good point, Dolly. That's actually a really good point. Oh my gosh. Oh no! More sadness! I can't. When did this place become a spatial anomaly?
At least it's still a playground. It even looks like what we imagined as kids.
In this weightless space, Caleb floats towards me with effortless grace. It's unlike my unsteady wobbling before the shelter.
Unstable fluctuations detected.
Yeah. Oh.
Please locate the energy source and eliminate it.
She doesn't remember a lot of stuff, and wasn't Caleb experimented on too? He was, yes. But she must have gone through several, they knew what she was. After reading Death and Rebirth, they knew what she was. So they must have put her through a dozen deaths by this point, which means that for her, meeting him the first time in the shelter may not have actually been their first time meeting. I think some people have floated around the idea that Caleb remembers the experiments they did on her, so he might have seen her killed several times at that. Because I would imagine that they killed her several times or often. I don't know what the proper term is for YouTube, not to affect my. Either way, they made her explode. They made her supernova. Exactly, but Caleb would remember. But also, It is very traumatic. From my understanding of what's going on with Caleb, without having read his standard myth yet, is that he has some memory issues as well because of Ever. So he probably only remembers that part of it. Oh my gosh, they're so this is so tragic. I feel so bad for Caleb and MC. Oh my gosh, theirs is like, no, he doesn't. Okay. Dolly confirmed he does not remember. Okay. But he has the... This is still so tragic. But he remembers only things with her. Am I correct in that assumption from what I've heard? Like, his memories of her specifically are safe. He will when the chip integration is complete. It's damaged by 7%. If Ever fixes the damaged part of the chip, it will erase his memories. Oh, man. Caleb's so tragic. He remembers everything. He didn't forget anything. Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. But he obviously knows that she doesn't remember. I mean, obviously. I know, poor Caleb. And we're just hoping that Ever doesn't fix the chip. Okay. This place is huge. We're just floating around. Who knows how long it'll take us to find it?
Perfect. Now we have enough time for an adventure. If you don't want to float away, don't let go of me.
Oh, I will not let go of you, Caleb. He takes my hand, and I instantly feel a familiar gravity. I think I can walk on air. Holding Caleb's hand, I take a few steps, and then I find myself jumping for joy. Caleb, I feel like this place was made for your evil.
I'd rather believe this place exists because of our promise.
He leads me through the air as brilliant, colorful amusement park rides. Hang on, let me reread that. He leads me through the air as brilliant, colorful amusement rides float around us. Each one seems to be capable of bringing endless delight.
This does feel like a place where only sweet dreams could exist. Is there anything you'd like to try?
I look around, but... Oh, okay. Sorry. I read inappropriate and I was like, MC, where are we going with this? I look around, but my mind inappropriately leaps to that amusement park in Skyhaven. My heart aches with an inexplicable pain. The memory suddenly rewinds to the moment when his lips brush against my ear. That burning sensation returns. I am familiar with this part. I lower my gaze and point to the least conspicuous attraction among all the rides. The merry-go-round. I want to ride that one.
You're not interested in the thrilling rides? You dragged me to each and every one of them last time.
That's why I want to go on the ride we didn't get to. This is referring to Lucid Dream. Okay. Caleb is stunned for a moment. A thin veil of darkness appears in his eyes.
So you won't be reminded of that Skyhaven amusement park. Alright.
My heart actually hurts for him. Oh my god. Caleb carefully tightens his grip on my hand and walks towards the merry-go-round. I think my heart broke just a little bit. A gentle, ethereal melody drifts through the air as the lights on the merry-go-round turn on one by one. I sit on a white carousel horse while Caleb takes the black one next to me. Do you remember the first time we went to that little garden? There was only a broken toy horse laying on the ground.
You looked very disappointed and asked why it couldn't be a merry-go-round.
I love all the times the allies just get her. I do too. Then you used your evol to make the toy horse float. You let me sit on it before you spun it around.
Unfortunately, I wasn't good at using my evol back then. The horse did one spin before collapsing. You fell.
The horse rises and falls in a steady rhythm, and our gazes meet at shifting heights. As my white horse slowly rises, I look at him. Caleb, I wanted to ride this because when I think back on those days, everything seemed more pure.
What do you mean by pure, exactly? If I could, I'd go back to those days. Two people who met in a shelter. They were growing up together, without being so close to each other.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little emotional. His black horse rises, and our positions are reversed. As he looks at me, a somber fire burns in his eyes.
That's my idea of purity.
As the carousel spins, the colorful horses blur into swirling, indistinct shapes. In the center of my gaze, only his face remains in focus. But you also missed those days when we were with Grandma, didn't you? Why else would you rebuild our old home and try to make everything look the same as it did back then? The music ends and the merry-go-round stops spinning. The black and white horse return to their original positions. We make eye contact.
Because I keep having nightmares about it being blown up.
The calmer his voice is, the clearer the unconscious sounds he makes during his nightmare are in my mind.
I thought the nightmares would stop if I rebuilt our old home.
My heart cries out in pain, as if an invisible hand is squeezing it. I jump down from the horse and step forward to embrace Caleb.
I miss the past. I really do. But I want more than that.
Oh, you guys didn't hear me? Probably for the better. I barely got through that sentence. You could have told me sooner. Caleb freezes, then he slowly wraps his arm around my back, and they tighten around me.
I miss the past. I really do. But I want more than that.
In his embrace, I look at him. It won't be just the past. Didn't we go on an adventure?
Yeah. Any adventure we have here will turn into sweet dreams at night, right?
I'm gonna huck this hunter's watch across the cosmos. It has interrupted 2 of my weddings now. My hunter's watch suddenly sounds an alarm. The energy source has appeared. Caleb points at something nearby.
Is that it?
I look in the direction he's pointing in and see a tiny paper crane. Its colors are illuminated by light as it glides diagonally above the clouds. In this weightless space, it seems carefree as it flies freely. I am surprised a paper crane is the energy source for this massive place.
Maybe it contains all the wishes and energy of the person who folded it.
Caleb says this somewhat thoughtfully. Then he immediately lowers his head and talks in his usual tone.
Didn't I also use a paper crane to get myself one night at your place?
You promised me 1,000 cranes. Don't try to get yourself out of that. He laughs, grabs my hand, and pulls me towards the clouds.
Let's deal with your mission first. Then we'll go home so I can continue making them.
If Wonderland were sweet dreams become if a wonderland were where sweet dreams become a reality really existed, then our tightly clasped hands as we run and the smile on Caleb's face will appear in my dreams time and time again. At the cloudy edge of the amusement park, we catch up to the paper crane. I reach out and it lands in my palm. Once I remove its energy, this place will disappear.
You're having second thoughts?
Does anyone want Wonderland to exist for a short period of time? Especially one that only offers sweet dreams?
The old garden from our childhood never gave us any nightmares, right?
I pause and turn to look at him. His gaze is bathed in a soft light.
Whether a dream is good or bad depends on the people who appear in them. If you're in every dream I have from now on, it's okay if this place disappears.
It feels like soft, fluffy clouds have wrapped themselves around my heart, and an expanse of tenderness protects it as it races with joy. Because of our resonance, the energy within the paper crane transforms into countless shimmering particles that slowly flow through our bodies. As it disperses, the clothes that Caleb and I are wearing unexpectedly transform into elegant formal wear. Is this what it feels like to be in a fairy tale? Caleb smiles and pulls me down to lie beside him. The clouds part as our bodies sink, and they quickly envelop us again.
Then, let's stay in this fairy tale for a while longer.
I raise my hand. My fingertips touch the soft, wispy clouds. The delicate strands dissolve into nothingness. This magical place is slowly fading away. I decided to say the words that have been swirling in my heart for so long. Caleb, an old little garden can transform into a breathtaking wonderland one day. And even when you rebuild our old home and make it look exactly like it did back then, you'll realize everything inside is new. He raises his hand and slowly intertwines his fingers with mine.
Relationships between people can become something new as well, right?
Oh yeah, it is. It looks really good, Kachik, doesn't it? Only if that's what you want.
I want it.
The fading clouds pass through our joined hands as midsummer's radiance glow sets the sky aflame. And the person beside me shines as bright as summer's morning sun.
Let's make this dream even more unforgettable. That paper crane will be lonely if we leave it as is, though. You wanted me to fold you 1,000 paper cranes when we were kids. What about now?
That was so cute.
They won't just be in deep space. They'll live on in my dreams. With you.
Aside from paper cranes, is there anything else you want?
Of course. I want to have a place in your heart that's different from before.
That
I want to
face.
share every adventure with you in the future, with this new role. Is that okay?
That's the future I hope we'll have, Caleb.
Want to do something more adventurous?
You already know my answer. I just watched Howl's Moving Castle the other day.
Adventures that only existed in dreams have become today's reality. Hold on tight. The train is about to leave.
Once we leave this place, we'll fulfill our...
Aren't we already doing that? The future is right now.
that kiss was so much better than his past kiss. Caleb's certified ways to grab. It is a Howl's Moving Castle reference, and I refuse to believe it's otherwise. After the dreamlike amusement park disappears, the true appearance of the area is revealed. Coincidentally, the small garden had been used to build a real children's playground. Hang on a second. I think that this is a reference to yearly nostalgia. On this afternoon, with clear skies, sunlight bathes the small yard. Wearing a wide-brim straw hat, I crouch down while holding a young sapling. Caleb's shadow falls over me as he holds a shovel. He puts soil into the small hole he dug with the sapling.
That's good. Let it go, and we'll see if it stands.
I slowly release the sapling, and it doesn't fall. Under the sunlight, its tender green leaves seem to glow. I heard saplings grow incredibly fast. It might be taller when you visit again. Caleb hands me a watering can before picking up one himself. He crouches down beside me to water the little sapling. This is also a reference to Lucid Dream, but it was run down there. Okay. It's a shame the tall pagoda tree is gone. We used to measure our heights against it.
When you were worried about not growing tall enough, you'd stand under that tree every week. I had to carve a mark for you with my pocket knife.
Caleb sits down the watering can and presses his fist against his lips.
Let me tell you a secret. I was just messing with you when you thought you were growing taller.
Huh?
You couldn't see what I was doing, so I just carved the mark a little higher. You never noticed.
Really, Caleb? At this point, you've been messing with me my whole life.
But you grew taller in the end, right? So it doesn't count.
I toss aside the empty watering can and try to tickle Caleb, but he quickly catches my arm. Caleb sits on the ground in the small garden. One hand is propped against the earth, while his other arm is wrapped loosely around me. He tilts his head back to gaze at the sky.
You're right. Too bad the pagoda tree is gone. It could have backed up my story.
He's so adorable when he comes up to the screen. He really is. It was also the place where he said that line that sealed my heart to forever. My hand pauses before resting on Caleb's shoulder. Don't be sad just yet. This little sapling will grow too. It'll witness many things.
Good.
Caleb raises his hand and plays with the necklace I gave him.
We'll wait for it to grow up together.
Okay, but why is Caleb's always so sad? I was in shambles halfway through. My heart hurts for this guy. Oh my god, no chicken nuggets! That was a nice card. He hasn't moved out of his depression phase yet. I'm never making explosion jokes anymore after this. Okay, but kind of a little bit, Dolly. What time is it? 2? Okay. Chicken Nuggy! I even waited for so long. This memory was nice. It really was. And I appreciate when I can be in shambles during hello. I got a text message from Caleb. Let's see what it says. I changed my pictures, by the way. I just woke up from a nap. But how did you guys like the card? Caleb's card was so good. It was so... I was in shambles. It was so sad. You know what? I like a perpetually depressed boy. It's fine. I was in tears, actually. I accidentally muted myself, but it was okay because I couldn't say a line anyways because I was sobbing. You don't seem too happy with the new clothes I bought you. I'm just a little confused about why all your recent clothes seem to have the same style. EP Silas spotted. Oh yeah, of course EP Silas spotted. He happened to be on my screen, so I had him sleeping with me last night, like he normally does. And then I switch over to my tablet in the morning, and normally one of the other boys popped up, but Silas decided he wanted to stay, so, you know. Or really, maybe it's because all those earrings you gave me. When I go shopping, I find myself picking clothes that match them without even thinking about it. I'll give you more accessories. Then from now on, I'll give you different types of accessories to expand your style options. So I'm about to get bombarded with packages, huh? But the style I really want to expand isn't just related to clothes. It's gonna be a different Caleb that you'll like. But I like this Caleb. Found an easy way to dress lazy. Just... Matching pajamas! So is matching pajamas in different colors also part of the plan? Alright. Picture time? Caleb close. Nope. Nope. This one. I love, look at this. This part is, I'm trying not to just get on her boobs. This part is gorgeous. It's my favorite part of the dress. Is that Caleb's hair? Hang on. No, this one's Caleb's hair. Pose. Where are you, Pose? Nope, that's not it. This one's it. I will reread this wedding card after Lucid Dream because I never get over that myth. I'm excited to read Lucid Dream. We're gonna read it right after his story branch. The dress is really pretty. The dress is really, really pretty. Love those string connection things. The string connection things are my favorite. On the wedding dress, or organ cranes, I think, for Caleb's. It's a really pretty dress. It's so beautiful. All of Caleb's things, I think, are paper cranes. So his earrings are paper cranes. And then her ring is actually a paper crane also. You can't really see it, but the ring is a paper crane also. Look at that face. When I played the game first last year, I never realized the cranes were his thing. He has always been there in the date section. Oh no! He has! Oh my gosh. I never noticed the ring. Yeah, the ring is... crane things were Caleb's either. I love that the paper cranes are Caleb's thing. Oh, he chose that one! Alright. See what he says. Not just... Oop. Hello? There we go. Not just pajamas. You've been doing same style, different colors for ages now. Alright. I gotta reread Silas's since I have his card too, and the dress for his is so pretty as well. I wondered if they changed the poster for the claw machine ever, or if everything that's on there has always been something that they planned on it, because the TV guy isn't on there. Or at least when I looked, I didn't see him on there. Look at Gideon, my man. This pose feels really natural, lol. Maybe it's because I used to help Babe tie her shoes back then. There aren't any shoelaces today. I haven't been able to trigger any of the photo poses. Do you need the You do need the background too, yes. I was a little frustrated by it because I tried it with everything, but you do need to get one of the diamond poster, the diamond ones back. Oh, the reindeer is on there too? See, I tried looking for the reindeer. More recently, I tried to find the TV guy on the poster in the back, but I couldn't find him on there. And I wondered if they updated the background. And items. Yeah, it's the 300 diamonds. I only got the one. I'll probably get the other ones eventually, but... Okay, new to the game. But how is Gideon commenting on stuff and all? I thought Caleb didn't tell anyone about being alive. Gideon's the only one that knows that Caleb is still alive. Is the frog still on it? I don't know. You need to read his standard myth. I'm doing treasure hunts in this game. The treasure hunts in this game are so fun, though. Since we're already here. So there's no need to look down either. I just gotta look at the person in front of me. Just transfer the money to her. Caleb knows who's in charge of the finances around here. need to do my playtimes, so let's pull up. Let's see. I think I already did Silas's. Yeah. Oops. I can just swap it out up here. I keep forgetting I can just do it up here. The way Caleb talks to Gideon is so hilarious. Those are enemies. He said something so savage to Gideon recently. Where is it? You guys know what I'm talking about, but it was so savage. This one right here. Claw machine. I'll go to claw machine. But this one where he says I didn't buy the recorder and Gideon's like, this is an event, sounds fun, where I participate, and he's like, yeah, you need to see someone, you need to I was like, Caleb, that's harsh. I love the way all the allies interact with their friends, though. Xavier and Jeremiah kill me. Yes, I love the Gideon Caleb dynamic. Like in the oh, I haven't been doing that. Oh, I forgot about that. I think I maybe did it yesterday. I don't remember. Xavier and Jeremiah are best frenemies. I have to admit, I'm a fan of the twins. The twins interacting with Silas is just, it's so dad and son coded. It makes me so happy. I think I need to get, yeah, I might as well do the 2-prong. I think, although I do like the interaction still, Grayson and Yvonne with Zane are probably the most, like, sane, normal adult conversations.
Huh?
I adore my sons. Luke and Kieran are the best.
That's your pregame speech? You always had better luck than me.
Okay, the frog is on there. The TV guy is not. The reindeer is on there. I see the reindeer. Hello? Do I need that? No. I have all of these ones. Rude. You guys can see me suck at this claw machine. Luke and Kieran are such adorable little goobers. The twins are adorable. I'm so happy that they seem to be living their best life with Silas after their sad understory. I agree. The flashback telly is so cute. Except I'm not getting this. Okay, I'll leave it to you, Caleb. You can get me. Surprise me. Zero has trained me with this horrible claw machine. I'm immune to so on the other one I'm good at. This one I'm not very good at. Also, Caleb, use your evol. Sometimes it works if I yell it at them. Oh, Caleb. I like when they miss their cute little, like, sad faces. Use your evol. Come Come on, Caleb. You're not gonna get that one, but okay, I guess. It reminds me of the old square back. Yes, it does. Which I really enjoyed. Oh. Is it gonna stay? It stayed! Caleb got me a plushie! I get so upset that Caleb can use his evil and still lose. Like, bro, can you control Cal? You can control Cal. Zane's miss face. Raphael's miss face is my favorite. or Xavier's. Xavier's is a really sad miss face too. Caleb, use your evil. Kashyyyk, I get so upset with Caleb when he doesn't win me with his evil. I get real upset about it. I'll message my boyfriend and be like, Caleb didn't win me a thing and he used his evil. He always uses his evil with me and I get a prize. He just really likes you, Dolly. It's fine. I get it. I get what it's like to be God's favorite. It's fine.
Let's see. I just picked one at random and the plushie practically jumped.
Yeah, it's called using your evil, Caleb. We'll see if I can't get something new.
When we were kids, I always wished I could bring these Now, I want to make sure all... You look excited. I'll let you get it.
Here I come, plushie. Oh, yes. We got new plushies. We'll try this one. If I don't get it, I swap to Caleb. Zane has the... I don't have time for this shit. He hardly... Zane hardly ever does the thing for me, though. I normally just leave it up to whoever's gonna do it first. And normally Zane's like, you've got this. And I'm like, okay. Caleb, use your evil. Why are you going for that one? I didn't go for that one, Caleb. I'm swapping you out. Caleb sucks in my game, while Silas is the best. I wonder if it's affinity level factor. So I've heard... I didn't choose the apples. The apple chose me. So I've heard yes and no. I don't know which one is true. However, if I have any proof that it could be affinity level based, it's Xavier, because let's be real. I don't know about you guys, but Xavier, when he first started in the claw machine, sucked. Caleb, use your evil. Are you gonna get me that TV right there? This one right here? I need this one, Caleb. This one right here. Just move it over a little bit more. Move. Okay. Yeah, Caleb, get that one right there. Yep. That one. I'm not sure about the affinity. He has been overpowered and broken ever since release. I'm not gonna get the TV and I'm kind of upset about it. I feel like for me, it's more how many times you take them to the claws. The boys tend to get better the more you do it with them. I wonder if that is the case then. All right, come here, little TV. Am I gonna get him? I got him? No, stay in the claw, stay in the claw. I got it. Yay. Because I use all of them. Oh, I guess, but you're talking like them actually doing it. I was scared you'd yell. Fix it in 1 minute.
I mean, you should be focused if you're trying to be precise with your movements. What do you do during your breaks?
Play the claw machine.
That works.
Literally the first time I ever played claw machine with Silas, he got me 4 plushies. I know because for the long time, with hymns, were decorated with the first plushies they ever got me. I do that too, Kachik! I admit the claw machine is my favorite playtime. I love the claw machine. I get so excited about the claw machine. We'll do the balance one. Them actually doing it, because Zane is really bad at it because he never does it. But Raph is really good at it. He doesn't let me play. I will admit that Raphael is particularly good at the claw machine. I feel like he has been since the beginning, but he is very... If anybody wins me anything, I can always rely on Raphael.
If I can build a claw machine, I can definitely use one. Why not you try it first and get a feel for it?
Oh, don't worry. I already have a feel for this one. Do I need that one? No. Nope. Also, I didn't learn until recently, well, in the last month or so, that Silas could create new plushies that you didn't have. So I was like, so now anytime I have Silas play with me, I always make him do it until he uses his Evo and gets me a new plushie. I love how competitive Raph is, and though he lets me play the claw machine now, which made me realize he finally loves me. That's true Raphael status is knowing that he loves you because he lets you play the claw machine. He spawns shiny ones too. He does? I didn't know that. I knew he spawned new ones, but... That sucked. I didn't get anything that time. That's... My plan that normally works made me look like a fool on stream.
You should be focused if you're trying to be precise with your movements. What do you do during your breaks?
Play the claw machine. All right. That made me look like a fool, but okay, I guess. Yep, he spawns a shiny flashback telling... Oh, nice! This carrot is cursed. Zane was right. Who else do I have? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not touching that one yet. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Well, I'll stick around for 15 more minutes. Why not? We'll make it an even 3 hours. We'll play with the claw machine a little bit more, since I haven't done my claw machines for anybody. All right, Xavier, what are you wearing? I haven't seen the boys today.
To collect them all.
Spoken like a true Pokemon master. I like the way he just says deal and then magic happens.
It's not a coincidence. I could tell what your goal was by looking at your face. It was very obvious.
I feel like he's trying to be like Zane, but also not like Zane at the same time by having this outfit on.
Looks like you want to go first.
You can go
That was what
first.
you said last time.
Oh wait, I wanted you to go first, but okay, I guess. What do we got? Nothing new. See, your cat is showing up glasses. My favorite is when they show up to the claw machine and their cat 22 outfits. Honestly, lady, same. I guess it doesn't matter at this point because I think I have all of them. Oh, that spring penguin is cute though. A lot of people said, and I think I put this on my survey, is they do need a way for you to turn in old plushies. I think that would be a really cool thing to have. The Catch-22 outfit had me like, whoa, sir, when Zane appeared in it, it's not that serious, Zane. He's like, this is a war zone. I think Xavier every once in a while likes to show up in his nightly rendezvous outfit. And I'm like, sir, it's not that serious either. He was feeling himself that day, I guess. Sometimes, did you guys notice that sometimes...
That's enough for now. Time to...
When they...
The process was a tough one, but we
when you
added new
haven't
members
seen
to
them
our-
all day, they will appear in different outfits when you do this. So I'm wondering if Xavier will show up in the same outfit or if he's going to show up in a different outfit this time. Oh no, same one.
And it is, in
Because
fact,
I've had it where
easy to
they've
beat.
swapped out outfits like every time I've done it.
We can't let it think it has the upper hand. Who will go first? All
You
right.
go. The alien. I need him. The TV. I need him. Get it for me, Xavier. Don't suck, please. Use your evil. Yeah, sometimes they do swap outfits for me too. Yeah, he used his evil! Okay, I thought I was going crazy sometimes, but it does happen, and it's hilarious when it does happen. Because it's like they swap halfway through, they're like, hold on, I gotta go change into something else. If they wear the robes as they're dying in twos. I don't have the robes, but that would be hilarious. Or the towels. I don't know if they ever show up in the towels, but they've done that for me. But then again, I don't have many outfits yet. Haven't. Oh, they haven't done that for you. Yeah, I think they've done it a few times. I'm wondering if I can get one of the guys to do it. I like to imagine that Zane wears his Catch-22 outfit underneath his lab coats. I want the Galaxy Kid. He's been showing up a lot, but getting him is like near impossible. Xavier did with the talents. I'm surprised Xavier did out of anyone. I could imagine Silas doing it. Use your eval again? Eval again. One more time. It's not gonna grab. It never grabs. You need to tip it over. Nice try, Xavier. I'm gonna continue to use you in hopes that you'll use your evil so that it helps. Yay! He's a freaky bunny, but we love him for it. He is. He makes me question what's happening sometimes because he just... Aside from Nightly Rendezvous, I think the first time that I saw him get kind of questionable, I don't know if questionable is the right word, but was his bunny butler. And I was like, what is happening? Okay, well, at least it tipped over. All of the boys are a little freaky. Let's be weird. Let's be real though. I mean, I told Raphael, I was like, oh, I'm gonna kiss you. And then he like went all out suddenly and turned the tables on me. Rude, honestly. I remember when he was being with the little kid. Thank you, Xavi. We got it. He beefs with the little kid often. Oh, not often, but he does beef with people. The little kid one was so funny. Will you be my partner? No, she has one. And Charlie. I will never not get over the not bread. It will never, ever. It's like the B-brawl with Zane. I will never get over it. His hatred of bread. We need a Charlie cameo in the beach episode. God, I hope they do a beach episode.
It's getting... There's no need.
We
We're
need a
very
beach,
good at...
not bread. All right, there was one Eluzio I wanted to do that I forgot about for Xavier. I need to choose. I feel like Diluted Fiction would be a good one. Or Misty Silhouette. Absolutely Misty Silhouette. Misty Silhouette. Am I gonna get in trouble for Misty Silhouette? Maybe. It's questionable. But those two are the best ones. Let's do it Diluted. I think I'm gonna get less in trouble for Diluted. Together means two people. Alright, so the other day, Xavier was wearing some unhinged shit, and we're gonna do it again. Let's see, he had this on. He did not have a hat on. He did have these on, though. And then I feel like we need to add the earmuffs for funsies. The face decals you can't really see. We'll do it anyways. I did his kitty towel, yes. Also Xavier beefing with the kitten from the Cat Butler one. Yo, lady, his with the Cat Butler one had me in shambles as much as Zane's morning drift did. He felt ethereal. Good for... All right, we'll go ahead and give me some cute hairstyle too. We'll do this one. This one's a cute one. His number one enemy is himself.
You didn't abandon me. Yet you didn't want me to die either.
Here.
That right?
Do you hate me? Do you think I'm a monster?
I'm a Libra too, so I understand his beef.
Did you tie me up because I did something bad?
Yeah, your fashion sense. This is punishment for you dressing the way you do.
Why?
He's being locked up for fashion fashion
want to
crime.
become like me?
Libras are the sweetest. I'm not around too many Libras, but I think from what I've experienced, they're sweet. Bro is a fashion criminal.
Initiating full body scan.
And it's a crime because I really like this total control outfit too. I'm touching. It's the WoW glasses for me, honestly. MC, what are you grabbing?
I'll keep that in mind.
There's nothing there.
Trying to avenge yourself. Then I should demonstrate the proper interrogation technique, Captain.
The Merman Illusio with the towel. No, I don't have the
I
towel.
really am.
But I have seen people
Could have
do
just
the
left me like
Merman
this.
one.
It wouldn't matter, and I'd be okay with that.
I have seen the Merman one. We'll see if we can do it in a different one though, because I don't have the towel. This one. Playing these with other outfits made me realize how low his hands went. It was just above. Just above. Okay, what do we want him in though? Because I don't have any funny outfits for Raphael. We'll do this one with his regular hair. We'll add the most loved in Deepspace. Should we add his Lemurian? We'll add some Lemurian stuff on him. And then do this one. Oh man, they need to rerun Catch 22. For real though, they do. He's is the absolute favorite. For real, the only event I could pull anything from. I would love to have Catch 22 just so I can have the completed set with Raphael's stuff too, because I didn't get his stuff. But I would love to have a C22 rerun. I would want it rerun with Overture though. Seeing that
I could be
Kindle, I
lying.
dropped serious money.
I can help you. But I can also let you drown in these abyssal waters to keep me company. I see you're unaware of what you've awakened.
What have I awakened, Raphael? Please enlighten me. It's been my favorite event. I'm sucker
Your
for
power
A's.
alone
I didn't get
is no
Saints out
match for
lately, so I was
these.
sad about that.
Its scale is as cold as the lonely
Zane's
moon.
was pretty good too.
At dawn, it shall pierce
Yeah,
your
I have
heart.
Zane's. I didn't get
The
Raphael's.
Seas Ritualis hymn you sang. That is the answer.
I forgot what the minigame was called. I just know it was Overture something.
You shall
But
find
that
no
minigame was
hiding
probably one of
place
my favorite
wherever the
minigames.
sea flows.
I just remember everyone going wild for Catch-22 because it was not what we expected for Valentine's Day. But also I wasn't disappointed.
This is the mark you've been searching for. But it was also a seal in another form.
Savage Overture, that's right. How graceful he looks. That is tail animation. Oh my gosh. Wait a second.
Voice of the storm.
That
Come
was
to me.
kind of cool. Okay.
Again. Call out to me from the fathomless depths of the sea. Bestow the inextinguishable vengeance.
Okay,
The
but
sea god's revival has
why
been
is he still hot?
You've rewritten the fate of these waters. Starting from this moment, you are bound to me. You cannot turn back.
Yeah. Yes, we love a swimming king. The tail shadow was cool. It's a cool animation. But also, why was he still hot? All right, guys. We've hit the 3-hour mark. I've got to get ready because I do have raid tonight with Final Fantasy XIV. Not too bad, Raph. We're getting somewhere with their ads prog, so hopefully we'll get past ads prog tonight, which would be super awesome. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. You know. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. This is peak. Bro, define the laws of beauty before they existed. Raphael is gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah. I'm hoping that we'll get somewhere tonight. It would be awesome if we could. We lost our tank, so we're gonna get a new tank tonight, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, I guess I'll do my normal outro. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate you. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really love to see you guys around. I also have an Instagram and Blue Sky where I post nearly every day. You guys can also message me on Blue Sky or on Instagram. I am always down for a conversation, just for funsies. I also stream every Tuesday at noon PST, both on YouTube and Twitch. This is just kind of a one-off. Next Tuesday, we will be streaming same time, same day. We'll be doing normal stuff. We'll probably go through Xavier's Promise and then some story along with Senior Hunters Contest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You guys are so awesome. I love you guys so much. You guys are so wonderful all the time. Thank you. And next week we'll go through long-awaited revelry. But I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Yes, Nuggy. Get there. We'll do Savior's Promise. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, drink water because there's no such thing as a hot doctor called Zane. And as always, stay safe out there, hunters. Bye, guys.